Alright, so to start this off, I just want to say, fuck you, Genshin Impact devs. You seriously are just fucking paywalling cunts. I mean, look at this. For people who already spent money on most of your characters, this is great. I mean, 20 bucks, 20 more bucks, buy another outfit for them. It's actually less quality than the first one. That just says a whole lot about your company. Anyway, to move on, I'm going to be going over every aspect of Genshin Impact that I don't like in this video, and it's quite a few, so let's go over the gift shop. The only thing in here that is worth buying is this, and that applies to everything else on the game. This is the only thing that's worth buying. Paimon's bargains. Let's see. Purchase Primo Gems. Yeah, so you save these things up here up for, these, and the amount of these that you get for everything you do is so tiny. Anyway, here's the Stardust Exchange, and 75 for both of these. Now this is annoying because the Stardust Exchange and the Star Glitter Exchange, you only get these after you've wished some, so you have to save up on these by using these. But these aren't at a discount. These have always had this price. This is a manipulative tactic this game uses to try and get you to, use other methods. Then there's this one, which this costs 5 Star Glitter for each of these, and Star Glitter is actually an extremely difficult thing to obtain because of the fact that the quantity is low for whenever you get that versus Stardust. I feel like it's good to mention that these bonuses that you get when you first pay for these are great, but after that, these aren't worth the price. They just aren't. None of these are worth the price without the bonus. So, to put it basic, your characters are displayed like this. You have your levels and stats over here, and your other things over here, like your weapons, artifacts, constellations, talents. I don't like character building. It's not fun. You spend so much time doing this when you get into the later game, which you would think as a person who just started that it's not really a big problem, and you'd be right at the time, but when you get to this point, it's just so annoying building anyone else that it's not worth it to build more than 8 characters, and that's it. Weapons are pretty cool on paper, but they take as much time and investment as characters, pretty much, so they have no actual fucking reason to do anything with them. Refinements are useless as a free-to-play player. Don't even bother unless you're going for the 4-star weapons because they're the only ones they're gonna get. Artifacts are a pain in the ass. It takes forever to get one that you actually want, one that actually does something good. You want to know how long it took me to get this set, My Ganyu? It took me the 3 years that I started playing this game up till nearly 2024 to get the last piece that I needed. I didn't mention this a minute ago, but character designs are incredibly good. I really like this character's design. This is quite literally a new character, and it's still a good design, I think, personally. Currently, these are the banners that are going on. Shan Yun and Nahida. Rain Source Skyward is now available. During this event wish, the event-exclusive 5-star character, Asarin Herald Shan Yun, will get a huge drop rate boost. They get a drop rate boost for them as characters. Their actual item drop rate for a 4-star is still less than 50%. First time that I tried to get a 5-star character, it was catching. I thought I would get it in 20 wishes because of the 50% increase. I was wrong because I didn't really check this. Incline guarantee to win a 5-star character is 1.6%, and the incline guarantee is when you get 90 wishes. You know how much that is? That is way too many to be spending your time on this fucking game. Here is the hook, line, and sinker. The first time you win a 5-star item in this event wish, there is a 50% chance it will be the promotional character. Now, why is this bad? 50% chance that it's the promotional character means you have a 50% chance for this to be the character that you want, and the other 50% is any other standard 5-star character. If the first 5-star character you win in this event wish is not the promotional character, then the next 5-star character you win is guaranteed to be. The problem with this is that you can go up to 180 wishes. You are guaranteed to win a 4-star or above item at least once per 10 attempts. The probability of winning a 4-star item through the guarantee is 99.400%. And the probability of winning a 5-star item through the guarantee is 0.6. The epitomized path. Once you have charted a course towards a chosen weapon, you will obtain 1 fate point, receiving a 5-star weapon that is not the one you chose. When you don't get the weapon, it gives you a fate point. The amount of fate points you can accumulate is up to 2. Miss the weapon, the 5-star weapon, twice, and that 3rd time it's guaranteed. That's a pain in the ass. No one's ever going to do that while they're free to play. In fact, I think no one ever should, because it is annoying. mind-blowing. The amount of time investment that you have to do. If you really want to pay for levels and do all that, you have to buy one of these. Otherwise, you really shouldn't. It's not worth it. And honestly, the only one that's actually worth it is the gymnastic hymn. Test run, this is great. This actually helps people really understand how a character works, and that's great. This is the Lantern Rite rewards. Who even cares about that? It's 10 wishes every time. This is the Lantern Rite quest. These are the types of events that Genshin gets. Alright, so I want to say I do love the combat at Genshin. Using ultimates and skills and destroying enemies is fun for a while. Problem is that the combat never changes in enough interesting ways to keep me invested in the game. It's ironic saying this when I already mentioned I don't like the Spiral Abyss. However, I still love the combat in this game. The reason I don't like Spiral is because the further you go, it's just higher health pools, which isn't fun to fight. Just ask any other content creator who has played Genshin and they'll agree. And if there's one more thing we can talk about, this will be the last thing. I'm going to talk about the story. Mouths don't move, characters don't do very many animations. This feels dead still. The main character, they never say a fucking thing. The only times they have are in 2 instances in the whole game.
I've already explained everything.
And yet the problem has not been properly solved. There is little space for excuses between us. It is not my intention to offend you.
Oh, by the way, these animations that they are doing, these are used by several other characters, and these are not unique to them. This makes the story feel lackluster because there's no character that truly feels unique, because the only ones that really feel unique are when you use them in battle. When they're in the story, they all feel the same. Not a single one of them really feels outspoken and different, except by their voice. Which their voice is not really enough anymore. Alright, to give my conclusion, I'm not talking about the Spiral Abyss. I could never beat it, and personally I just don't like it. I think it takes a lot of time investment to do it, and I think it takes a lot of time investment in general in this game, as I mentioned earlier. I don't like either of those things, and I want a game where I can feel like my time is appreciated playing it. So, since this game doesn't appreciate my time, my conclusion is that I don't like this game anymore. I used to, and that's afterward, right? Yeah, so to explain something, no, I don't plan to continue like using a VTuber model in every video I make. I just wanted to see how it would go and where it would get out to if I did use it somewhere. The main point is to get more comfortable with using that because I wanted to get more comfortable with using different types of video methods. Anyway, with that being the afterword, thanks for watching, and I appreciate your support.